Hi, this is Josh again, and I'm here to review a video game this time, and this time it's going to be for the PlayStation 4, Final Fantasy 15. Now, Final Fantasy is like a really great series. This is the first one I've actually beaten, and it's a hard series. But this game, not that hard. Probably the easiest one that you'll probably play. It's for like fans of new and old, so they try to make it better. And this is sink or swim when it comes to the Final Fantasy franchise because they haven't been doing very well lately, and you can probably see why. And this game is my probably most disappointing game I've ever played in my entire life. Basically, because I've been looking forward to it for so long, like since I was in 8th grade, and that's kind of hit me. I expected it to be like the best thing ever, and you should never think that about anything because you're always going to be disappointed. But let's just get into it, and I'll start about the mechanics and landscape. Well, the mechanics are very good. That's probably one of the best things in the game. Like, the game is fun when you're fighting. That's like probably the best. Camera angle's a little dodgy at some points, but like it's genuinely a fun game to play. But the characters that you are on your team with, they are kind of stupid, and that kind of sucks. But other than that, it's a pretty good gameplay. And the landscape, EOS, and I think that's what it's called. It seems like in the beginning it's gonna be huge and fun, but it's mostly just driving around, and there's like a couple big cities, actually one big city, and and there's a few little towns. But other than that, it's just plain grass fields. There's no ice worlds. There's none of that, and it seems kind of repetitive, and it kind of sucks. And I didn't like that, but yeah. I'll just get into the story now. The story is about Noctis. He's a prince, and he's going to marry his wife-to-be Lunafreya, and him and his companions, Gladio, Ignis, and Prompto, are going to escort him. And trouble ensues, and that's your story. Mostly, it's not about a love story between Lunafreya and Noctis. It's more about the fellowship between him and his group. And that's where it will tug on the heartstrings of most fans, and I agree. And what's mostly problems with this game, I'll get into more right now, there is the villain. The villain is probably the worst I've ever seen in a Final Fantasy game. It's so undeveloped. Maybe because I haven't seen Kingsglaive or the anime, but maybe that's probably the reason, but I'm not going to tell you who the villain is, but it seems pretty obvious, and it's not that cool. And next is the pacing. The first half is like really fun, and the second half is when you travel on a boat to somewhere else, and then it just goes straight, no open world, just straight to the end, and it's kind of feels rushed. But by the end of the game, you come to like a point to where you have to fight the final boss, and you think, oh, this is gonna be so difficult. It isn't. It's actually quite simple, and you feel like kind of incomplete. But the second time around, I played it, and it was actually kind of worth it. Like, I lowered my expectations, and it was really fun. But you just have to like lower that to make yourself kind of happy, and you'll probably feel good about it. And it kind of made me a little bit sad during the end, like in a good way. So they tried their best this time, and I still have faith in them, but just not as much faith as you should. So yeah, I would give this game like a C, maybe C plus. But it's a game that maybe like hardcore Final Fantasy gamers would get like on the first day. Well, not the first day, it's came out for a while, but like, yeah. But other than that, if you're like a casual gamer, I wouldn't get it for like months, or maybe not at all, because it's not for like the faint-hearted, the ones who like just play casual games like Call of Duty or some shit like that. But other than that, that's my review, and thank you for tuning in, and watch my other videos, comment, subscribe, let me know how you think, and thanks for watching.